Hi everyone and welcome to my live stream of EA Sports College Football 26. First game we're going to play is UCLA versus USC at USC.
Is there anything that gets the juices flowing like a rivalry game? And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the home of the USC Trojans, the storied Los Angeles Coliseum. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the UCLA Bruins, taking on another team from the Big Ten, the USC Trojans. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Bruins will put toe together and we'll get started.
Let's go.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Trojans' offense will go on the attack first. It was hardly an offensive masterpiece, but the Trojans put together a terrific comeback against the Bruins last year, trailing entering the fourth quarter, but able to come back and take home the victory bell.
Yeah, it was an offensive struggle last year, too. 4 field goals total in the first half. And USC trailing going into the fourth quarter, but quarterback Jaden Lyall.
Go. He had a hole.
You got to know, if USC is going to win this one today, David, they've got to be able to throw the ball.
2nd and 1.
The last 10 points of the game. USC, I promise you, talking about the victory bell all offseason, UCLA was, we've got to finish. We've got to finish. We gave up the last 10 points. We gave up the lead.
First down.
From us. We got to go get it back.
Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. It was jarring to think of USC in the Big Ten, but a year after Caleb Williams, even more problematic. The number of losses. It's year 4 under Lincoln Riley, and they need some improvement.
And it's got to come on offense, ironically enough. That's one thing that you're used to saying about Lincoln Riley. They're constantly explosive. Quarterbacks are always winning Heisman trophies. That wasn't the case. That consistency wasn't there, David. They need to get back to that.
Yeah, I'm so used to watching them just explode and then take people apart. And last year started hot with LSU, but then they fell off the rails. So do they get that explosive nature back? And is USC
2nd and 1. Let's pick up the first down.
Or does it mean worse things for that coaching staff?
They'll keep it on the ground. And he's all
3rd and inches.
down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. It'll be a run on 3rd and short.
Way to go. 1st and 10. Break some tackles.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number 1, was priority number 1. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense is doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
Here comes the heat.
Oh, threw it over his head.
That one can't miss the target that badly. The victory bell's not some manufactured, concocted trophy, guys. This thing actually used to be on a train.
That is so cool. And the origins of the story of all these rivalries and the trophies, Jesse, it's so cool. It's fun to find out about. And these guys out here are learning on the job about it.
Yeah, it's just really...
Caught. Yes, baby.
Victory bell. Not just here in the city of Los Angeles, but to these kids, there's just a different energy in this game.
And I think you're seeing these guys in every offense now. These littler guys, they're so quick, it's hard to get a hand on them. Run crisp routes. You can throw it short, you can throw it long, but they're just big-time playmakers. You've definitely seen an emphasis shift towards smaller wide receivers with some serious skill.
Looking to pass inside the red zone. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Here's a heat.
Oh, come on. Block him, would you? Crap. 3rd and 10?
Opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on 2nd down, and likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to...
No kidding.
Timing is important. Get rid of the ball on time. Trust your read and execute this pass.
Okay, we'll go for the field goal.
Almost intercepted in the end zone, and what a red zone stop that would have been. It'll be 4th down.
Oh, shit. He missed it. Oh, my God.
The score will stay right where it is after that miss.
Look at that.
UCLA
That great drive for nothing.
for the first time. And it's often said quarterback is the most high-profile position in sports, and when you have a guy like this, how could it not be?
Yeah, he's the guy that the defense is...
Boy, we gave up points there.
Week long to watch film to get ready for him, but David,
That was a major fail.
Athletic ability and his kind of arm talent, he is so difficult to stop.
Yeah, you can have all week. You can have all season. This guy is so dynamic at the quarterback spot. They trust him. They know what he brings to the table. This offense revolves around what he can do.
He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a 1st down. You can barely hear yourself thinking.
We need to force a turnover here.
Off to a good start. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Matthews. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. And now on 2nd down for this offense. On the run, it's Thomas. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defense.
Come on, hold them.
The Bruins are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. To throw, it's Iamaleava. Finds the tight end. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
Well, the tight end shows off his speed. See his ability there to separate from the defender trying to cover him on that drag route.
Looking to throw on 1st down.
Oh, we had him. We so had him.
They've got him now. He almost picked up that 1st down on the screen.
God, we had him behind the line of scrimmage.
2nd and short. They go to the ground. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. This crosstown rivalry dates back nearly 100 years, guys. The first meeting between the Trojans and the Bruins back in 1929.
Yeah, and every year since, you know, one thing you know, Jesse, is the uniforms are crisp. They are clean. They are so sweet. You know this game means a lot late in the season every year.
This is definitely my favorite uniform game of the year, every year in college football, right? Both USC and UCLA with the home unis here in this great environment.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the 1st down. The Bruins didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have...
Yeah, we can't stop them.
Down the field. The give to the tailback.
Look at that. Just let him get in.
He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting where it was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass.
He's going to run it in.
He's got it. He gets it in. Touchdown, UCLA.
That quarterback could have ran it in too.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Leaves it with the back. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. To the air, it's Mayava. He wants to go deep. He's got it inside the 25.
Yes, score! How did he catch that?
He got a step and just dusted the field.
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just
What a catch.
You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
Let's look at that.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. They wasted no time on that drive. Got it on their 25, and 2 plays later, they're in the end zone. He'll bring it out. It's Robinson. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. First play of the drive, wants to throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Well, will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. And off from the shotgun. Finds some fresh air. Past the first down marker and still running. They bring him down, but the big...
Jeez, we just let him score on that.
What perfect execution on that big run. Everything perfectly blocked, and this guy doesn't need a lot of room.
I love how this offensive line communicates and works up front. You see guys winning their one-on-one battles. There's double teams happening. Guys are getting into the second level and creating big lanes for this running back.
Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle.
Come on, sack him, sack him.
And a lot of times, if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
3rd and 12.
Great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Back to pass, it's Iamaleava. Catch in the middle, it's Matthews.
4th and 8.
Coverage by the defense.
Forcing a punt.
And the Bruins send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Fair catch will be made just inside his own 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They evened things up the last time they had it, and the defense...
We got a long way to go.
...to go on top with this drive. From the gun, the ground game. And he is just...
Got nothing.
...at the line by this giant defensive tackle. 2024 was a transition year for UCLA. New coach, new schemes, but one surprise was Carson Schlesinger, 3rd in the nation in tackles. He's now in the NFL, David.
He's got it.
Adjustment for this defense.
Well, I tell you what, the team finished strong, and whenever you change coaching staffs, you need that...
Way to go.
Moment. finishing 4-2 down the stretch, I thought was a good thing. So can the defense swarm? Can they game tackle? Who's the next guy in this rotation that's going to step up and make plays?
Looking downfield on first down.
Block him, for crying out loud.
And they tackle him at the 19. Man, he was back there and in the quarterback's face before the Bruin faithful could finish an 8-clap.
I mean, just getting off the ball so quick, penetrating. When you got defensive linemen that can get upfield, rush the quarterback, every Bruins fan will be
going for it all. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8-ball right now on this drive. Sack first down. You've just thrown an incompletion. So 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
Now the play fake. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Heaves it into trouble, and he finds trouble with the pick. And a super return as he takes it all.
Oh, boy.
Be so careful too, Dave.
We just game a score.
Playing their nickel now, they've got extra DBs on the field. Those windows are going to open and close really, really quickly. I think that time the quarterback got a little too greedy trying to fit that football in a small window.
He did, and I like the zone coverage too because everybody's staring at the quarterback, so you can get a really good break on the football, knowing where the sticks are. They break on it, and they get the big interception.
Good timing on the quick out. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. The Bruins trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They're going to run it. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And you got to get locked in the red zone. A lot of defense coordinators will tell you, we'll give up yards, but we got to understand what we're trying to get accomplished. Great job down here near the goal line. This defense bowing their neck up and getting a big stop.
Can the D deny them on
2-minute warning.
Dropping back, it's Iamaleava. Touchdown!
Wow.
That's the way you finish a drive and put up points.
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Got a man, it's Lane. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
I love defenses that can tackle the catch. Right away, you're not giving up any yak. As soon as that player has the ball, he goes down now.
Motion from the back. Going to swing it on 2nd down. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Didn't really have room to operate on the return, but he hands him the ball at the 32. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Looking for a man. It's Iamaleava. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open. That's why that one fell incomplete.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times they'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it's still a positive game.
Come on, we can get the ball back. We can get the ball back.
Through the air.
Oh, jeez.
He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. And the Bruins come to the line with a new set of downs. He's got it on the move. They've got it down to the 3-yard line really well.
We can't stop him.
The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Touchdown, UCLA! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on
19 seconds. What are we going to do with that?
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25.
I don't know if we should go for it or... Let's just go for it.
30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Gets the back moving. Dropping back, it's Mayava. Takes a hit as he fires. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Yeah, and this is a day he will want to forget. This is a day he wished didn't exist. It's been miserable. You've already thrown 2 interceptions. You just tried to throw your third, but the defense didn't cooperate. But get those feet set before you try to throw the football.
Quickly to the flat and the wide
Timeout.
screen. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. They'll have just enough time to get 1 more snap before the half.
Okay, we got to hit it.
Looking to throw on first down.
Oh, come on. Seriously?
And now it's worse. The ball's loose. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it? There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Oh, he's ready to take a shot.
He caught it. But time's up. Oh, crap.
Let's get a score on the final play of the half. A big game.
Oh, man, I get a big game with no time.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
He ran it out?
It's Robinson. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. The throw.
Well, geez, why don't we just give him a touchdown?
And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
We just handed him another score.
Across midfield, and they've got it first and 10 just outside the 40. Looking to throw, it's Iyamaleava. Makes the grab. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Red pass, it's complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Line getting set on second down. to throw again. Quickly complete. Drag down, but they'll move this.
Jeez, they keep getting first downs. We can't stop them.
The Bruins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Second
Yeah, he just threw the ball away.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air.
That's right. Just give him another touchdown.
Touchdown, Bruins. Now they've got
God, the defense sucks. I'm going to have to change teams.
You never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good.
2nd and 2.
Making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of the defense playing great.
Get it. 1st and 10. That's the way to go.
The Trojans pick up the first down.
Well, they only needed 1 yard, so no mystery there. Turn around, hand it off, and he finds a way to get it.
To the ground. He's got it again. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. To the air. It's Mayava. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Really nice pass right there. This guy's got a lot to live up to. So much pressure when you think about playing quarterback for the Trojans. Heisman winners, guys like Carson Palmer, Matt Leinart, Caleb Williams. There's a lot of people watching this guy.
Oh, are you shitting me? Another fucking interception?
Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return.
Oh my gosh.
At the 41-yard line. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. Going right to work up top. Setting up the screen. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48. This offense lining up now at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside give. Makes one man miss. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. They'll snap it from the 34 on 1st and 10. Quick completion to the right. Lots of running room. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. They've moved it to the 19. 1st and 10. They're looking to pass from the red zone. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And the screen seemed like a good idea at the time, but they were fortunate to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, on defense, I think it just comes down to having really good awareness. You're watching the ball, you're seeing where it's going, you're locating blockers, and then defeating those blocks getting to the football.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark.
Fires deep toward the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. He'll line it up from the right side, a 37-yarder coming up. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And that will extend their lead even further. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And, guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get...
Snatches it on the run. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line.
And if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Looking downfield, it's Mayava. Unloads to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping to run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver and knocking it loose.
Good pickup, but a little bit short of the sticks. The Trojans come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to get the first through the air. He fires one deep over the middle. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. And it's no good.
Oh, boy.
Looking for anything, just something to go your way. Couldn't find it there. Still down by 24, guys. Opening play of the drive from the 39. They'll move the tight end. Gives it on the option. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. Makes the tackle at the 40.
How do these guys miss these tackles?
To get them into plus territory.
Really, how do they miss the tackle?
First and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line.
Now watch, they'll throw it and they'll get it. What a shock.
Well, on third and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw.
They put on the heat and they blocked it. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Wants to throw on first down. He tries to take the top off. Grabs it at the 25-inch stride. Wide open spaces.
Way to go.
So close to wrapping up this third quarter with a score. What a play to finish off the period. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Here's the handoff. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run.
Way to go.
I think that's what you want to see from this offense down the stretch. Like, can you physically dominate the game? You've got the lead. Now run the football, eat clock, continue to feed your dude.
They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that.
There is nowhere to run and nowhere to hide on these situations. You know the physical ground game comes into play inside the 5-yard line, and they match the intensity. Nice job. Everybody flying around to the football.
Touchdown, Southern Cal!
Finally.
For the score. I don't know exactly what the defensive coverage was, but it certainly wasn't part of the plan to leave him that wide open.
Well, I don't think they know what they're was either. How do you leave that big guy open down here in the red zone? You know the quarterback loves the big tight ends in this area. Really poor job by the defense.
And with the extra point, they're down 31-14. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the ground with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Back to throw, it's Iamaleava. Fires to the big fella. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. And the Bruins will have it first and 10. Smart move to keep it on the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10.
Come on, stop him. Turnover.
Takes the handoff. It's Thomas. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? It'll be 3rd and long. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He gets it up to the 37-yard line, and let's see if they're willing to gamble on 4th down. The Bruins will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Not a lot of hope here, down 3 possessions late.
No, and I love this part as a pass rusher because I'm just pinning my ears back, getting to the quarterback. I know it's a pass every single time. Palmer, I'm trying to pad my stats. I'm sure you're just trying to stay upright.
Well, we're definitely just trying to stay alive at this point, but you're also trying to build confidence, too, for your next opponent. If you can find some completions late in the game, even though it looks like you're going to lose it, it's all about building on the good things you do this week so that you're out executing at a higher level the next time.
Got his man downfield. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws, right in those holes, get those first downs, get those big chunks.
Here's a throw downfield late. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the 4th.
And this is a tough spot for the QB, man. Like, he knows he's down big and has to make big plays down the field, but also got to be smart because this defense, you can tell, bringing in extra bodies, playing the pass, maybe take the dink and dunk, let your guys make some plays.
He's going up top. And it's picked off for the 4th time today. Takes it the other way. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great...
Well, we tried.
...this field position.
Nice job by this defense.
We had to go for the bomb.
Exclamation point. 4th quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the foot.
Turning it on.
Yeah, and that's a great job by this offense. And I'll tell you what, 4th quarter, you have the lead. That's exactly what you want to do.
Game over.
Guys, run the football, eat that clock.
They running a play?
Holds and fires complete to the right. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. This This isn't the only victory bell in college football, but it is the one that weighs nearly 300 pounds. And this season, it will find its home in Westwood as UCLA takes down USC. That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching.
Okay, let's load up another game.
EA Sports College Football.
Let's see who's going to play USC this time. We're just looking through some of the, let's do the minors, see how they do.
The Los Angeles Coliseum, a place traveler calls home, and the crowd loves to fight on when supporting the USC Trojans. We've got a sensational matchup for you.
There's Tommy Trojan.
And getting ready for this game, as we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the UTEP Miners, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started.
Actually, I think I might want to play the Oregon Ducks. Let's see.
And the Trojans will kick it away to start us off.
I'm going to switch to the Oregon Ducks after this play.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Thomas. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Miners offense takes the field to start this game off.
Okay, Oregon Ducks versus USC.
One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the home of the USC Trojans, the storied Los Angeles Coliseum. As we'll see, the number 6 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on a fellow Big Ten foe, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going.
Okay, we get the ball first.
Kick it away to start us off. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So USC's offense will get the football first. It's not often we focus on a matchup quite like this, but David, we have a couple of premier tight ends in this game.
And we've seen it recently, right? Ty Warren last year, Brock Bowers the year before. Like, You can build an offense around an elite tight end, and both of these schools do it. The speed, the playmaking ability, the versatility. Palmer, I bet you wish you had a guy like this you could throw to.
You're right, David. I played with a lot of NFL guys at tight end, but none of them were as dynamic as these two right here. And you're going to see them get the ball in a variety of ways. We're seeing offense change in college football, and one of the biggest reasons is the versatility now at the tight end position, and these are two of the best in the entire country.
And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
I thought we had that.
Come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. They bring the punter onto the field now. A quick 3 and out, and they're already giving up the ball. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. So the Oregon Ducks offense will have its first possession of the game. And they are led up front by a powerful offensive line that opens up an array of possibilities, Jesse.
No question it's the identity of this offense. Multiple players up front that are going to play in the National Football League. This unit is going to be up for the Joe Moore Award at the end of the year for the outstanding O-line, David. They are going to try and establish the line of scrimmage with their physicality.
Man, it's a tremendous challenge with this defensive line because you know that. Like, you've got to be aggressive. You've got to be physical. I've got to take away their ability to run the football first. This unit's nasty. They're dirty. I love it.
They stop him almost immediately.
They're throwing fast.
A little ground covered to pick up the first. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. He'll pull it on the read. Across the 45. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. The Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. Off-play action on 1st down. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
I really like the slot receiver, and I understand he's not the biggest guy in the world, but he just runs really good routes, and he's always under control. He can run option routes. He can run double moves. He does a great job cutting, and he's dangerous after the catch. Nice weapon to have working in the middle of the field.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are.
Come on, if we hold them, they won't be in field goal range. Let's hold them.
Coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get.
Oh, I don't believe he caught that. How did he escape from that? Gee whiz.
Defense that time making up for what the front end of the defense couldn't do. The quarterback had all day to throw that ball, but it was the hit and coverage that forces the incompletion.
Then he kicks it out of bounds.
Just about a perfect punt as he pins them deep inside the 10-yard line. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Finds a little bit of room, picks up 4 out to the 13.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Everybody was covered.
Kicking his hands and couldn't hang on, and you just won't see that from him very often. It'll be 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Looking downfield, it's Mayava. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a 1st down.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. Sends it back in motion. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield. It's Jordan. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still just a very short gain. Well, he made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and pick up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play out of it.
Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. He uncorks one deep.
God, this guy throws so many fucking interceptions.
And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
QB never saw the defender. He's staring his receiver down, telegraphing his throw, and the DB jumped all over that.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Quickly out to the tight end.
And there you see the bind that the RPO play can put a defender in. That linebacker had to make a decision. Was the running back going to get the ball? He thought so, so he bit up, and that allowed the slant to be thrown in behind him.
Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Caught behind the line. It's Moore. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Using his legs. It's Hughes. Picks up the first down, still moving. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. The Ducks have their offense in high gear. Grab behind the line. It's Garcia. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line.
Hold him.
Red zone opportunity here. This crowd rising up, sensing that its defense needs some help. Moore will throw. Fires to the wideout. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
You just let him have it.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to go up top on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Jordan. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. And the Trojans with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Looking for space. It's Sanders. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
And he's
1st and 10.
It'll be at the 35.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Trojans will snap it on 1st and 10. Rides the back and leaves it. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
And a penalty flag comes in as that one falls incomplete, but this is going to be a positive play for the offense. Defense with pass interference coming.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
So after the flag, a fresh set of downs for the offense. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Back to throw, it's Mayava. Just missed on the connection, incomplete.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completions strung together.
Deep throw off his back foot. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
Great, have to punt.
Will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. And
nowhere to go.
The work up front by that big defensive line. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Finds his big tight end. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Makes the grab. It's Garcia. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Using his legs, it's Hughes. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run it from the gun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Moore to the air. Hits him inside the 20, still going.
How does he catch that?
Touchdown, saving tackle at the 17.
How does he catch that? I was all over him.
From the gun, to give, looking for room. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. Back to pass. Finds his big tight end. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can pick up the 1st without scoring. Under fire. Got it.
He gave him a touchdown.
Touchdown Ducks. Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hit in the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. To the air on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Lane. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37.
see that often when you're running a screen and you're featuring the running back and setting it up, but you go elsewhere. It's a nice job by the offense, nice job by the quarterback in particular, seeing the defense, saying I can make a play somewhere.
Trying to get behind the defense. Catch inside the 30 and still running. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Mayaba. Unloads to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
This offense just has to find a way to find a rhythm here. They're playing at home, and they want this crowd to stay involved and be an asset in the game, but they need to start making plays. They can't keep the...
Deep shot for the end zone. Nearly picked off there, and he might be the last guy on the field you'd expect to drop that one. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions. You've given up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz, because if you sack the
just wonderful,
you knock them out of field goal range.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
missed. Oh.
But he missed it. And after the miss, it's still a 14-point game. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. He'll do it himself. Got the first himself. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. And the Ducks, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Looking to throw on 1st down. Going up top.
That's right. Just let them score.
And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Oregon.
They have been road warriors here in this game, coming into a tough environment, but in all 3 phases, they have been absolutely dominant. Their defense is not allowed a point, and the offense is going up and down the field, and they score another touchdown here before the end of the first half.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
Big play like that to open a drive just builds the confidence. Now 1st down from the 46. Throws for the tight end. Good hands.
The other guy was open.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the past.
And like the game knows what I'm going to do.
If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And that's a really good job by this defense being dialed in. You got a big lead. You know exactly what's coming. This offense is going to have to make some explosive plays down the field. They were ready, they were disciplined, and made a good play on the football.
He's not afraid to go deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And that's a big shot, and that's a big incompletion, but this offense has to continue to do more of that. When you're trailing and you've got to make plays, they got to find creative ways to push this ball down the field and get this offense in a flow.
3 straight incompletions, and undaunted, they'll go for it on 4th and 10. Here's the pressure, and they got him. A sack.
Oh, boy.
Convert on 4th down.
Well, here's a classic sudden change situation early in the game, and we're going to see a few of these as the game goes on, but With the defense getting that stop,
We shouldn't have went for it. We just gave him another score.
The offense now has an opportunity to come out here and maybe take a shot in this sudden change situation, see if they can catch the defense now.
Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
And you can tell that play went nowhere from the start.
It was definitely a great play by that defender.
Oh, yeah, he got in the backfield so quick, the running back had absolutely...
Look at how much time he's got. That's right, we just gave him a score.
He'll go all the way.
Look how much time they had. Unbelievable.
We are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
USC 0.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back.
We just got to go for 3 bombs.
And he'll be brought down at the 24.
Why are they saying to run it?
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Dropping back, it's Mayava.
Look at it, and then wherever we go, there's coverage. Like it knows. If we go the other way, then there's no coverage.
Right back up top on 2nd and 10. They get to him as he throws.
There we go, and we throw an interception.
What a play by this defense. And he's dragged down.
USC, you suck.
That's how we'll close out the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Los Angeles. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story.
We're going to try something different. We're going to change this up.
Let's send it back to the guys at the LA Coliseum.
Thanks for that halftime.
We're going to switch sides as a favorite team. We're going to reverse this. We just changed our favorite team to the Oregon Ducks.
If coveting is a sin, one team here might need to ask for forgiveness. Sitting just outside the rankings and wanting what their opponent today has, a spot in the top 25.
Wow, that's a lot of green.
The home of the Oregon House of Loud, Autzen Stadium in Eugene. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the USC Trojans. Taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Oregon Ducks.
Look at that.
For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get...
That's funny, the Ducks riding on the back of a motorcycle.
Crank us up. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Ducks offense takes the field. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, What players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Yeah, and they got him down in a hurry. Nice job by the defense. Aggressive attack. Come downhill. Go get the running back. Get him on the ground.
He lets it fly. He's got it along the sideline. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets him 30-plus. Keep spinning the bean like that, and you start to believe this kid might have the talent to someday be the third 10,000-yard passer in Oregon history.
No doubt. And you know what Ducks fans love? They love points. They love offense. They love playing fast. That's what they are. That's who they are. That's what they want their teams to be every single week.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Rides the back on the option to give. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Takes a shot as he lets it go. Oh, what a spectacular layout. And
Wow, what a catch.
just when you thought that ball was out of reach, nothing appeared to be out of his reach there.
Yeah, he says just throw it up and I'll go get it. To track the ball all the way down the field and dive and lay out with that body control, that is a special catch.
In the red area, it's Hughes. Only a short gain on that run. Defense played it well. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Off the play fake. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
Way to go.
End zone to give them 6. You thought it was noisy when the Duck rolled out on that motorcycle? Decibels through the roof in the House of Loud.
And what a great job getting this crowd going early. This is not one of the biggest crowds in the country, but Alcin Stadium is one of the loudest places you will ever be in, and they love
The Ducks doing a push-up.
And the point after is good. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the USC Trojans offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And greeting them as a linebacking core in the business of disruption, tackling with aggression. Any suggestions on how to work around them?
Yeah, I think you pray. These linebackers are fast, they're physical, and my favorite part is they don't like people. Like, they are trying to make physical tackles, and it starts with them in this defense against the run, blitzing, against the pass. They're all over the field, Palmer.
Yeah, and I think for this offense, you want to be able to establish the run. I think the big key for them is going to be working the double teams in the zone game and getting into the second level. You have got to try and cover these linebackers up.
Picked off. What a play to set him up. Not able to get loose on the return.
Way to go.
Way to put his team in business at the 33.
And this ball looks like it just got away from the quarterback. I think he made the right decision. He was going to the receiver that seemed open, but just not very accurate on the throw, and that leads to the interception.
Moore will throw. He's going for it all. And it's
Oh, come on.
And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense.
Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to switch teams again.
You've got to give your
This time I'm going to take UCLA as my favorite team.
Is there anything that gets
Oh, they play at the Rose Bowl.
like a rivalry game? And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. Welcome to the Rose Bowl, home to the UCLA Bruins. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the USC Trojans, taking on another team from the Big Ten, the UCLA Bruins. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Trojans will get us started with the opening kickoff. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Bruins offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. It was hardly an offensive masterpiece, but the Trojans put together a terrific comeback against the Bruins last year, trailing entering the fourth quarter, but able to come back and take home the victory bell.
Yeah, it was an offensive struggle last year, too. 4 field goals total in the first half. And USC trailing going into the fourth quarter, but quarterback Jaden Mayava did a really nice job late in the game with his decision-making and his accuracy. You got to know, if USC is going to win this one today, David, they've got to be able to throw the ball.
Yeah, they scored the last 10 points of the game. USC, I promise you, talking about the victory bell all offseason, UCLA was, we've got to finish. We've got to finish. We gave up the last 10 points. We gave up the lead. They took this from us. We got to go get it back.
Lets it fly. Oh, right through his head.
Wow, did you see how many people he had covering there?
There, Will, and they missed a big chance on that one.
Sometimes it takes...
They had like 4 covering.
...to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Didn't have a lot of room to run.
Okay, so we know we like USC.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. To the air, it's Mayava. Complete.
Really nice discipline by that receiver against man coverage, because you know that throw is going to be contested with a defender in your back pocket. He fights back to the football. He fights through contact and shows really strong hands on the catch.
There he goes. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. The Trojans want to move quickly.
And I tell you what, I love this.
Yeah, move quickly.
You know why? Get your quarterback hit early. He gets hit. Wait a minute. Nerves settle. Everything's good. You show the defense that he's a threat to run the football. I love that call early in the football game.
They'll run it in the red zone. It's Jordan. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Trojans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Turning on the Jets. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. Takes it from the gun on third down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Splits the uprights. Good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. Looking to throw, it's Mayava. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. He's already thrown 1 interception, and before this gets in his head, I think the way to fix it is to get the mechanics squared away.
And sometimes get rushed and everything happens a step faster right in the games, and then you
Everybody's covered.
I'm throwing off my back foot. Like, slow it down, take some deep breaths, understand, like, I'm going to be protected, I'm going to be all right. Let's make some things happen.
On third down, he drops the throw. That pass not close as he got
Okay.
trying to deliver.
We're going to keep the favorite team as USC. I tried some other teams. Let's try a game in the rain.
Is there anything that gets the juices flowing like a rivalry game? And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the home of the USC Trojans, the storied Los Angeles Coliseum. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the UCLA Bruins, taking on a fellow Big Ten foe, the USC Trojans. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week.
Okay, let's go.
And the Bruins will kick it off to get us underway.
In the rain.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So USC's offense will have the ball first. It was hardly an offensive masterpiece, but the Trojans put together a terrific comeback against the Bruins last year, trailing entering the fourth quarter, but able to come back and take home the victory bell.
Yeah, it was an offensive struggle last year, too. 4 field goals total in the first half. And USC trailing going into the fourth quarter, but quarterback Jaden Mayava did a really nice job late in the game with his decision-making and his accuracy. You got to know, if USC is going to win this one today, David, they've got to be able to throw the ball.
Yeah, they scored the last 10 points of the game. USC, I promise you, talking about the victory bell all offseason, UCLA was
Wide open, too.
We got to finish. We gave up the last 10 points. We gave up the lead. They took this from us. We got to go get it back.
Now looking for that first down on third and short from the 26. Wants to throw. It's Mayava. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on.
Okay, so we tried different strategies and different teams. Thanks for watching, everybody. Take care. We'll see you on the next one.